Hey guys, I'm Oscar with Detail Groove, and in this video I'm going to show you a high-level overview of how a car detailing business should look like in order for it to operate successfully. But realistically, this could be applied to any type of service-based business, whether it be an auto repair shop, a AC, plumbing, hair salon, fitness facility. This diagram that I'm about to show you can be applied to any type of service-based business. So let's get straight into it so I don't waste your time. So at a very, very high level overview, it's going to be four components. You're going to have the prospect contact you. You're going to schedule them into your calendar, and then you're going to fulfill the services and complete the detail. So this is at a high level overview of how your business should operate. So this one's very simple. I'm not going to spend much time on it. So let me peel the layers back a little bit and go a little bit more into detail of how the business should operate. Alright, so everything in red is what I added. So now I did mention that the prospect needs to call you. So now we're going to look a little bit deeper, and we need to identify how did that prospect even find you in the first place. So you need to have your marketing channels in place. Typically, you're going to want to go for inbound marketing, and basically what that means is the prospect actively searches for you online or wherever it may be, whether it be billboard, magazine, or online, and they come across your business and they'll give you a call instead of you giving them a call. So that's inbound marketing when a prospect comes to you directly. So as far as your inbound marketing channels, you can have SEO, which is search engine optimization, and that's pretty much getting your website to the first page of either Google, Yahoo, or Bing. The next I have here is paid, so paid advertising. So in Google and Bing, you'll have these, you can pay for your ad to be on the first page of Google. Typically it's going to be the top search results, and on the right hand column that says ad in the very top. So those are paid advertising. You can actually pay to be there. Next would be social media. So that would be your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google+, so on and so forth. And then you have the traditional style marketing, which would be your billboard, your radio, your print, mail, so on and so forth. So these are just a few of the marketing channels you can choose from. But again, we're still looking at a high level overview, just taking this one step further in. So once that prospect gives you a call from X marketing channels, you're gonna have to they're obviously gonna call you, and you're gonna get on you have to pre-qualify them. And basically what that means is you're gonna identify if that person is gonna be a customer or not, or if they're gonna be a good customer, or one of those penny pincher, I'm gonna give you a problem each time I call you customer. So the pre-qual phase would be, do you have the budget to pay for the services that we offer? Are you within the distance to either drive to us or we go to you? And what time frame do you want it done? So on and so forth. This is gonna, this is where you find out all the details on whether or not they're gonna be a good fit for you and you're gonna be a good fit for them. So obviously, if it's a good fit, then you go on and you schedule them in your calendar. But before you do that, you need to get obviously a few more details as far as their full name, phone number, address if you're gonna go to them, and your mobile detailer. The type of car, so on and so forth, which should all be discovered in the pre-qualification phone call. But again, I just added this as a next step over here. And of course, you're gonna go, and the day comes, the time comes, and you fulfill your services, complete the detail, and then you want to follow up with that customer, because obviously, they get, for the most part, get their car detailed more than once a year. So whether that be maintenance washes, whether that be that they need to get a new a wax every other 3 months or so, whatever it may be, you want to follow up with that customer, so you can have lifelong customers. You can service them for many years to come. They can keep on paying you, so on and so forth. So again, this is another high-level overview. This is about looking into it 2 steps in. So now let me go back to the drawing board, literally, and draw step 3 and add a few more details to this diagram. Alright, so now on the third phase, I outlined everything in blue. So now we're going to look at in your inbound marketing channels. You want to identify which one's going to be the best one for your efforts, because there's going to be dozens and dozens to choose from in terms of what you have available to bring in customers. But which one is going to be within your budget, which is going to take the most time, which is going to take the least time and bring you results, so on and so forth. So this is just very, very general questions that I'm putting here, but just to give you as an example, for search engine optimization, does Google bring you in enough keyword volume, meaning how many people are searching per month for your related keywords within Google? Does it bring enough volume for you to really go after SEO and pay for, you know, links and build out citations and so on and so forth? For paid advertising, do you have the budget to put that in place? You know, if you have only $10 to spend per month, you're not going to get far, at least anytime soon. So perhaps paid advertising would be a channel for you. Now you have social media. Now you have, like I said, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, YouTube. Which one will bring in the biggest results? Because obviously you have dozens and dozens to choose from. So which one can you really focus on and really put all your effort in there to produce the highest return on investment? And then traditional, which I really wouldn't advise to do anymore. I would not recommend traditional. But you know, if it's, you know, if you don't want to do it, you know, where do we want to place our ad? In what magazine? What billboard? What location? What frequency? So on and so forth. Again, this just keeps on diving a bit more into detail on each phase that we go into. So next, like I said, the prospect finds you via marketing channels, and they're going to give you a call, and you get on a pre-qualification call. Now, if they say yes, then obviously you're going to go to the next phase and book with them in your schedule. They're a good fit. They, you know, they'll pay for your services. They like what you have. They're going to be a great customer to you. You book them in your calendar. Now, the next thing is, if they say no, that doesn't mean they're not going to buy from you ever. It just means at this specific time, for whatever reason it may be, which you should identify in your pre-qualification call, is why they didn't buy from you. Is it because they're getting their car fixed right now? Are they getting it painted and they want to get a full detail when it's done? When the paint's cured? Are they out of budget? Are you a bit too far? Are they going on vacation and they want a detail after they come back from vacation? So you really need to look into why they didn't tell you no. And if they say no, then you don't want to give up on them. You want to follow up with them, whether it be in a week, in a day, in a month, in a year, in 6 years. Again, you want to identify why they didn't buy from you now, and see if they're willing, or if they want to, you know, if they want to follow up with you later on. Because like I said, if you go back to the, you know, they want they want to repaint their car, then, you know, give them a call back in a month. Say, hey, John, you know, how's it going? We talked last time about your car. You wanted to get it detailed after it was painted. How does, you know, next week on Saturday work for you? So follow up even if they say no, because they could still be a potential customer of yours. So the next step would be you got all the information to put into the schedule, but again, you don't want to have just a spreadsheet or a piece of paper. Of course, I did that when I started up too, as you should. You shouldn't go out and buy every tool out there imaginable when you start off, but after a while, you do want to be a little more systemized. So you want to get some type of CRM system. So that's a customer relationship management system. So basically, it'll just keep all the details, records of your clients. That way, you can have them all in one organized tool instead of having them, you know, paper, stick notes, and so forth all over the place. And again, there's a bunch of tools for CRM, for calendars, for booking, for so on and so forth. But this is just another, again, high-level overview, just going a bit into detail. So the next step would be to actually fulfill your services and complete the detail. So once you're done with the detail, you want to see, hey, was the customer fully satisfied? Can I get their feedback? What didn't they like about what I did? What did they like about what I did? You know, how do I compare about their previous detailers? And how can I, you know, keep on improving on what the other detailers didn't do, so I can kind of take their feedback and build a business around their feedback. They'd appreciate it, and it'll just help you become an overall better business. Can you get a review from them on Google, Facebook, Yelp? Can you ask for a referral? Can they refer you some friends, family members, coworkers, so on and so forth? And of course, you always want to follow up with the customers, because again, they can always come back for another service, and maybe they need another service, so on and so forth. So that's again, just to point out that this can keep on branching off more and more and more. This is kind of an indefinite diagram. I've done it myself on a bunch of sheet of papers. I've literally built out every single part of the business and how it should operate without me being there. So I do have a lot more branched off sections of each phase of the business, in terms of, so I know what needs, you know, what parts of the operation need to be fulfilled by, you know, someone else, or whatever process or system I need to put in place. So this can really play out for a long time, and it's necessary for you to really look into it and see, okay, as a business to run, what do I need to do for it to fully run, be successful, profitable, so on and so forth. So I know this was a lot of information, and it could go even much more, like I said, but if you want a full recap of everything, just in the link description below, I'm gonna have a link there to a downloadable PDF. You can take that. I'll kind of review everything in detail. I'll kind of give you a few more tidbits of information that you could take, and this will give you a good structure on how to see your business, and not just just how do I clean and detail a car, but how to really kind of operate a business in full. Excuse me. So you can kind of keep on growing it, make more money, be more successful. So like I said, check the link down below, check it out, give me your feedback, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.